It's all just so sad that this is the legacy of Star Trek The Next Generation, one of the best shows ever made. In my opinion, all the wrong people were put in charge of new Star Trek. They all seem so disconnected, smug, and generally stupid.
It's the story of Picard. It is the title. It is his character journey that is the actual journey of our show. And we get to take the time to do it, which is not to say we're without plot or many things blowing up now and then.
I get this feeling that they have disdain for the older Star Trek audience and want to shake things up. It literally sickens me. I mean, Deep Space Nine wanted to shake things up, so to speak, but they did it in an intelligent way, telling smart science fiction stories with morality lessons.
Would one of you mind telling us what's going on?
This settlement was founded by the crew of a Starfleet vessel that crashed on this planet 2 centuries ago. I realize this is going to be hard for you to accept, but that ship was the Defiant. 2 days from now, when you leave here, you will be thrown back in time 200 years. You'll be stranded here and become the founders of this settlement. We are your descendants.
Praying over your own grave. It's gotta be a new one.
You can't argue that any of this trash is smart. It's literally junk. It's a dumpster fire. Aside from Star Trek being for the most part episodic stories, it was also a show that showed the best side of humanity in the future. Sure, there was some violence and some horrible things happen. There are some bad people on the good guys' side.
Admiral, I'm hereby charging you with violation of the Treaty of Algeron. As captain of the Enterprise, I'm placing you under arrest, Mr. Wolf.
And not everyone was perfect, but our heroes were. We could always count on them. Kirk, Picard, Sisko, Janeway, Archer. They were role models because they always strived to make the best decision possible, or do the right thing when it wasn't always the easiest choice. They were role models because we looked to them to make a moral decision.
Now we're all a little less secure in our moral certitude.
To lead a team of people out of a sticky situation, to solve a problem, or debate a moral quandary. With Star Trek Picard, there's literally nothing to get out of it. It's kind of a muddled mess of what the message is. Feels like more of a random role-playing adventure game, where everybody shoots at each other, or drinks booze, and is angry. The world of Star Trek was always a world you used to want to live in. People made their own Star Trek bridges, dressed up in the uniforms, created 3D computer renderings of the inside of the Enterprise, transformed their homes into Star Trek homes, their cars into shuttlecrafts. There's even the Star Trek Original Series set tour that faithfully recreates the old Enterprise. I can't imagine anyone ever wanting to live in this dreary, dark, and nihilistic world. Fundamentally, maybe characters on a starship discussing how to get out of a space problem doesn't make for the most dramatic or contemporary television, but I assure you there's a lot of people out there that still want that. There can't possibly be enough people, non-Star Trek fans that really enjoy this shit to make it sustainable. I propose a second challenge to CBS. First challenge is make Picard gay. Second challenge is show us your numbers. I want to know how many individual users watched this trash show, or how quickly the audience dropped off after a few episodes. Lastly, my analogy for new Star Trek is this. The father of a household spent decades down in the basement meticulously building a train set. He spent time hand-painting the little figures, putting together each model by hand, placing each miniature fake tree, road sign, water tower, and an individual piece of grass until he had his creation. Then his 12-year-old son and his friends came downstairs and trashed it while he's away. Or in the case of Star Trek Picard, grown adults with the intellects of children. They put fireworks on the tracks, ripped the trees out, threw the trains on the floor, and then shit on everything, and spilled beer all over it. Maybe they even took a can of red spray paint and painted an anarchy sign on the table too. This is what the 4 horse people of the apocalypse have done to Star Trek. I'm sure I'm probably being overly dramatic, and I'm certainly not trying to be a gatekeeper. More of a keymaster. Go back and watch the original series, TNG, Deep Space Nine, Voyager, and even Enterprise. Sure, some of the episodes won't be that great, but that's okay. Watch them all. But watch them on Blu-ray or DVD. CBS All Access doesn't need more allowance money to buy fireworks and pot and beer for its teenagers making their TV show. Cut them off. Watch something else. Now everyone, I'm going to leave you on a less depressing note. I'll let these guys and gals do their thing. Hit it, Johnny.
Second star to the right. And straight on till morning.
Set a course. For home.
I'm reading an ion storm on that trajectory, sir. Should I go around it?
We can't be afraid of the wind, Ensign. Take us to Warp 4.
It is the unknown that defines our existence. We are constantly searching, not just for answers to our questions, but for new questions. We are explorers. We explore our lives, day by day. And we explore the galaxy, trying to expand the boundaries of our knowledge. And that is why I am here. Not to conquer you with weapons or with ideas, but to coexist and learn.
Let's see what's out there. Engage.
Shut the fuck up.
Just put a phaser in my head and get it over with.
That's when he put the phaser in his mouth and pulled the trigger.